1. Task introduction. How can the Modbus TCP communication function of an industrial robot be correctly configured to enable data exchange with external devices? This lesson will systematically explain the core procedures for setting the robot's network parameters, selecting socket channels, and configuring Modbus master and slave roles. 2. Learning objectives. 1. Enable the robot's basic Modbus TCP communication functions and switch protocols. 2. Configure robot network parameters, IP and MAC addresses, according to compliance rules. 3. Establish parameter matching rules for socket communication channels. 4. Distinguish the differences in function parameter settings between Modbus master and slave modes. 3. Guiding questions. 1. What is the purpose of disabling the robot's built-in PLC function? 2. If the robot's IP address is set to 192.168.150, how should the gateway and subnet mask be configured? 3. Why can only one channel be assigned when the socket application type is set to PLC? 4. When the robot acts as a Modbus slave, what is the role of the slave ID parameter? 4. Knowledge description. Go to System Settings, Application Configuration, and ensure that Enable Extended Interface function is set to on. Go to System Settings, PLC Mode, and disable the robot's built-in PLC function. Go to Application, Protocol Settings, and confirm that robot communication selection is set to Modbus protocol. Go to System Settings, Network Settings to configure the robot's network parameters for Modbus TCP communication. Parameter function description. For example, if the IP address is 192.168.150, the gateway should be 192.168.1.1, and the external device's gateway must match. When multiple robots are connected to the same network, each MAC address must be unique. For example, Robot 1's MAC can be set to 001122334401, and Robot 2's MAC to 001122234402. The first four segments 00112233 must remain unchanged, while the last two segments 4455 can be modified as needed. Next, proceed with the remote configuration. Go to System Settings, Network Settings, and use the Page button on the Teach pendant. Use the up and down arrow keys to move the yellow cursor to the socket number input field. Then press the Select button to change the socket number to 2. This socket will be dedicated for Modbus TCP communication. Parameter description. Socket number 0 to 5, allowing up to 6 different types of Ethernet connections simultaneously. Only one socket can be assigned per communication type. For example, if the application type is PLC, there can only be one PLC application type among sockets 0 to 5. Protocol type specifies whether the robot acts as a server or client. A server passively waits for connections, while a client actively initiates connections. Data type defines the data format. Options include HEX, Modbus, etc., and should be selected based on the actual application. Any modifications take effect only after restarting the robot. Next, configure Modbus to specify whether the robot will operate as a Modbus TCP master or slave. Functions and explanations are as follows. This lesson provides a systematic analysis of the complete configuration process for industrial robot Modbus TCP communication. 1. Enable basic functions. Navigate to System Settings, Application Configuration, and enable the extended interface. Disable the built-in PLC function. Switch the communication protocol to Modbus. 2. Network parameter compliance. Ensure IP and MAC addresses are globally unique. For multiple devices, the first 4 groups of the MAC must be identical, e.g. 001, 122, 3, 3, 440102. Subnet mask and default gateway must exactly match external devices, e.g. IP 192.168.150, gateway 192.168.1.1. 3. Socket channel configuration. Use dedicated socket number 2, application type set to PLC. Protocol type, TCP server and client, determines the port role. Key constraint. Only one socket channel is allowed per application type, e.g. PLC. 4. Master-slave function distinction. Slave mode. Assign a globally unique slave ID, 1 to 255. Master mode. Configure polling cycle, 20 to 5000 milliseconds. I/O in variable address ranges, I/O 0 to 1024, variable 0 to 255, and enable or disable relevant function codes. 5. Anti-interference assurance. Changes to communication parameters take effect only after a restart. Key principle. Ensure zero network conflicts, clearly define master and slave roles, and strictly follow socket channel regulations to establish a stable and reliable Modbus TCP communication link.